Hi, this is Hariharan,
Hi, this is Lavanya.
and stay logged on to
Filmsofindia.com.
Boom Boom.
Hi, today on Celebs Unplugged, we have a man with us whose music has made a home in the hearts of millions. He is a recipient of national awards and also the Padma Shri, musical maestro Hariharan, and alongside with him, Lavanya, who's making her foray into music. Hello, sir. Hi, Lavanya. Welcome to Films of India.
Hi.
Now, this journey from RJ to singer, were you apprehensive about it?
No, I've always been singing for many, many years. 1992, I met Hariji, and since then, he and our Ustad Ghulam Mustafa Khan Sahib, they've been, just taking me through the journey. And as and when I've been learning, slowly the apprehensions and whatever else, it just disappeared into the background.
She became an RG by chance.
Yeah, the music was what was
That
always
was your
there.
first
Yes.
love. Was there an inspiration for this love?
Hariji is the biggest inspiration. He's the one who actually, I think, when I was kind of lost thinking, what way do I want to go musically? I heard Hariji, and immediately I knew this is the way I need to go. And then I took my time to get there. Slowly, I'm still not there. I don't think I'll ever get there in this lifetime. I'll slowly keep trying to better myself every day.
How did Mahi? How was it born? How was it conceived and then come to execution? And
I think he'll answer that.
Well, 2 years back,
Yeah.
2 years back, I just called her one day. I said, Lavanya, come home. I just want to talk to you. She came and I said, it's time you make an album. So I'll compose the songs, you sing it. She started looking at me like, what? I said, yes, it's time you come out with the album. Okay.
For a while, I actually thought he doesn't want me to sing with him anymore.
She accompanies me in all my tours, as a co-singer, and she hosts the show also sometimes. But I felt that she has been really working hard, learning from Ustadji Ghulam Mustafa Khan Sahib, and I said, you should do it. I mean, you should get out your music out because it's an expression which an artist needs. And that day, my friend, amazing musician Stephen Devasi, he was with me. We were working on some other project. So I said, Stephen, you're in the mood to come sit down with me and I'll start composing. He says, yeah, sure. So, I mean, this might sound like a fairy tale, but I'm not exaggerating. We sat, we composed all the 8 songs, 7 songs.
7 songs.
7 songs in about 2 hours.
wow,
That's it. It just got done like magic.
it was meant to be.
Yes.
It was just meant
It
to
was
be.
just meant.
2 hours flat, we had 7 tunes, and then the journey started.
Yes.
And how long was that journey? How
The
long
journey
did it
was
take?
like, it took about 6 to 8 months to record the album and this thing. And then we're looking out for a label. And lately, people are interested in non-filmy repertoire. That time, it was very difficult too. So she had to wait. And she has lost a lot of hair. Pulling it out. She said, Hariji, I said, just
Just
wait, man. Chill.
Yeah.
Because for an artist, patience is a very important thing. Because what we are giving to the world is abstract. We can't quantify it.
No.
So unless that appreciation or quantization comes from the other party, we can't go ahead. So it took all these years, and I'm very glad and happy for her that this is really happening now.
And now that the debut album is coming out, and what do you have to say about Lavanya, the singer?
Yeah, she's done very well in this album, and there are different moods in this album. Like there's a ballad, there's an R&B, there's a little Punjabi kind of a song, and so there's a lot of, and there's one trance
Wow,
thing
so
also.
it explores every
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
genre.
Yeah, and it's a total. I mean, you have all the repertoire in that.
I always thought, in that sense, I've been very fortunate that he had to compose for me because he's seen me through what all I can sing.
Yeah, I understand
And
her as a singer, so that
Since you all have
helped me.
worked together, been at
Yeah,
concerts,
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That really helped us. Yes.
And what is the genre that you like best? What do you think is your forte?
Well, all the genres that I can sing well and I love to sing is all there in this album. So each and every song in this album is very close to my heart. I know it's a very cliche thing to say that, but yeah, it's
yeah, but
completely
she's got a real powerful voice. She sings like
full throttle.
open, full throttle, full throttle is so and also, but Mahi, which is a title song, she's just crooned it.
Yeah,
Well,
come
can
on.
we have you hum a few lines for our viewers, please?
sure, why not? Oh mahi, mahi, oh mahi, oh mahi, mahi, oh mahi. Hari ji. मुझे ले चल वहाँ ले चल तू हो जा और मैं ओ माही माही ओ माही.
Wow, that was splendid. I must say that was
Thank you.
beautiful. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank
No,
you so
no,
much.
And the video is, you've just shot the video.
Yes.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
was that experience like?
Well, my voice in the video is it's like an ambient voice. It's not a forefront,
Front.
upfront. So actually, I couldn't hear myself when I was shooting. So she used to say. Then
That came very naturally because normally we're always, looking at each other and emoting during shows.
and I must tell you, she's like a conductor of the show. I mean, she has got an
Unset.
amazing memory of the track and where
Who
the
needs to
words
come
come
in
in,
where
where it's
and-
coming. So I'm in my own world and I'm singing. Then I just look at Lavanya. She says,
What happens is he as a musician, as the main performer, has so many things to look out for. There's the audience, there's his interaction with the band. So there's so many things that he needs to concentrate on. Whereas us on the wings can just concentrate on that one thing. I just need to make sure he's on time.
All I
That's
know
it.
is I'm really looking forward to seeing this
Absolutely.
video and this album. But tell me, how does it feel like to have a man of, Hariharanji's caliber to collaborate with you on your debut album? I mean, that's a dream debut for any.
I must say this that it's not very common for most people to even get close to their idol. People love so many of the artists and singers, and for me, I've been extremely fortunate that I've not only met him, he's actually taken me in his wing. He's
I must tell
actually
you
helped
an
me.
anecdote. I mean, why actually I said, okay, I'll do this album and debut. She was in school, and I was performing at Nehru Center. So this kid walks in with her parents, and she says, I want to learn from you
Straight
directly.
on.
I said, but I don't teach.
He was super busy then. No
I,
chance.
I don't teach. I don't have time. She started bawling.
Just right there.
I
He's-
said, okay, ma'am, don't cry. I got up, I said, this is my number, and you call me, and I'll take you to my guru, Ustad Ghulam Sukhan Sahab, and make sure he teaches you. So I thought I owed her one, So it's given back to her.
That's very sweet. But yeah.
And from here, do you see yourself going into Bollywood music? Playback singing?
I'm going to just be open to everything that comes my way. I will do my best, whatever comes my way.
Bollywood music versus independent, genre albums.
yeah.
What is your choice, and what are the pros and cons?
I
of
basically
both?
feel every artist should have his own repertoire. The artist should be a performer. They should know their music, they should have their fundamentals, and they should be able to create music or sing original songs. That is the most important thing. And then you're open. Of course, singing in Bollywood is like a crowning glory because you reach the masses. But you don't learn music to do that.
True.
You don't learn. You just learn music to be a good accomplished singer and a musician, and the rest takes its own course.
You've been in this industry for decades now.
35 years, yeah.
35. And what do you think has changed? The audience, the
Ah.
singers, music per se?
See, I'll tell you something. life has changed. The type of energy has changed. We are, I mean, there's a lot of hyper energy in all of us as a society. So obviously it reflects in the films, and obviously it reflects in the film music, and correspondingly it will reflect in other kinds of music. Only that has changed. The energy, the kind of energy has changed. But if a song makes you happy, that's how it should be.
And have you charted a plan of action for your musical career, or you're going to go with the flow?
I'm completely going to go with the flow. I never thought I'd be here. And
No, but
I'm
you must
just
tell
like,
them about the live concerts you're doing for the company.
yeah, we are doing a lot of live concerts. The very first thing being the launch, which is the 7th. So that day we're going to be doing a little bit of, singing there, obviously. And then post that, also as the concerts come up, I will be doing,
I told her
my
to
own.
pack her bags and keep it ready. Yeah, you're on the
Moving
road.
along.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm hoping to continue perform with Hariji as well and continue learning. That's going to be a permanent thing.
And what about you, sir? Any new albums and
Well, I'm into a lot of new things. Hazir was album which me and Zakir Bhai did together. We collaborated each other. So we're doing Hazir too, and Colonial is coming up.
oh wow,
Yes,
that's great.
it's coming up. I'm doing a few films as a music director. My son is a music director, so he's doing a few films. So obviously the papa is there.
Any new composers or playback singers that you would want to work with, and of course you also your wish list.
I'm actually open to all the new kids because I think I'm today. I'm not yesterday. Today and tomorrow. Yeah. Yesterday doesn't bother me. Like, I mean, that's gone. That's gone.
And anyone on your wish list?
My wish list was the biggest wish list was Hariji. I never ever thought that he would, actually end up making the album for me. So it's already a dream come
really?
true. Well, in that sense, yeah.
That's news for me.
In that sense, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking 1992 when I went up to him and said I want to learn.
But,
and
but for last
yeah.
1 year, you would have thought
Yeah.
whether it's going to release.
No, I was very sure it would, and I was very sure that whenever it does come out, with his blessings and with the blessings of my Ustadji as well, it'll do as well as it needs to. There's no two ways about that. Besides that, completely open. It's like I can just see a nice huge canvas. I'm going to paint it as well as I can.
Wow, and all the best for it.
Thank you.
And do you have any word of advice for Lavanya and any other aspiring musician out there?
Uh, Practice is very important. Concentration, practice, because practice also it helps you music. It helps you as a person also. It's meditation, and any singer is gifted with that. I mean, that element that you just sing and you're meditating. Because when you're singing, you can't think of anything else. You'll hit a wrong note. So it's meditation, basically. That's the reason they do bhajan and kirtan in this thing. So I think that is the most important thing. That will ground you also.
Discipline you.
It discipline you, it grounds you, and tomorrow you become popular. That should not bother you. It bothers you. Popularity, immense adulation, kinds of unnerves people. People say, "Oh man, that guy has lost it." Yeah, because there's so much of pressure. Because this is a mad monkey here. So to keep it in place, this is the best therapy. Get into your roots. That's it.